the mystery begins. On a quiet April day in 1955, the world lost one of its brightest minds, Albert Einstein. As news of his passing spread, most people mourned the loss of a scientific genius. But something unusual happened shortly after his death that set off decades of intrigue. Einstein's brain, the organ behind groundbreaking theories like relativity, was removed and preserved without his family's immediate consent. Why would someone do this? And what did they hope to discover? The unexpected autopsy. The story began at Princeton Hospital, where Einstein died from an abdominal aortic aneurysm. Dr. Thomas Harvey, the pathologist on duty, performed an autopsy. During the procedure, he removed Einstein's brain, supposedly to study the source of his genius. However, this action was not pre-approved by Einstein's family, leading to controversy and questions about ethics. Dr. Harvey's decision would change the course of history for neuroscience and Einstein's legacy. Why study Einstein's brain? Scientists and the public were captivated by the idea that Einstein's brain might hold secrets to his extraordinary intellect. Could there be something unique about its structure? Did it function differently from an average person's brain? These questions fueled Dr. Harvey's mission to unlock its mysteries, even as he faced criticism for his methods. The journey of Einstein's brain. After removing the brain, Dr. Harvey preserved it in formalin, a chemical solution. He then dissected it into 240 blocks and created thousands of thin slices for microscopic study. These samples were sent to scientists around the world, sparking a global quest to understand Einstein's intellect. However, the brain's journey wasn't purely scientific. It was also marked by bizarre detours and scandals. The controversy and consent. Einstein's family was initially unaware of the brain's removal. When they found out, they were understandably upset. Einstein himself had expressed a desire to be cremated, with no special attention given to his remains. Despite this, Dr. Harvey justified his actions, claiming they were in the interest of science. Eventually, Einstein's son, Hans Albert, reluctantly agreed to the study under the condition that findings be published in reputable journals. Early findings and speculations. Initial studies on Einstein's brain focused on its anatomy. Early researchers noted that his parietal lobes, responsible for mathematical and spatial reasoning, appeared larger than average. Others observed an unusually high density of neurons. These findings sparked sensational headlines, but critics argued that the conclusions were speculative and lacked context. Lost and found. Over the decades, Einstein's brain became a symbol of both scientific curiosity and ethical dilemmas. Dr. Harvey lost his medical license in the 1980s and disappeared from public view, taking the brain with him. For years, its whereabouts were a mystery, until it resurfaced in the 1990s. By then, public interest had waned, but the brain's story continued to captivate researchers and storytellers alike. Modern research and insights. With advancements in neuroscience, scientists revisited Einstein's brain using modern imaging techniques. They discovered unique features, such as an unusual folding pattern in the prefrontal cortex, linked to abstract thinking. Yet, these differences raised questions. Were they the cause of his genius, or simply a result of studying an exceptional individual? The ethics of studying genius. Einstein's brain has become a case study in the ethics of scientific research. Critics argue that the unauthorized removal and study violated Einstein's wishes and dignity. Supporters contend that the findings have advanced our understanding of the human brain. This ethical debate continues to shape how scientists approach similar studies today. The public fascination. Beyond science, Einstein's brain has captured the imagination of the public. Books, documentaries, and even artwork have explored its story, blending fact with myth. This fascination reflects our enduring quest to understand the nature of genius and whether it can be explained by biology alone. Einstein's own views on genius. Ironically, Einstein himself believed that curiosity and creativity, not biology, were the keys to his success. He often downplayed his intellectual gifts, attributing his achievements to persistence and imagination. This perspective challenges the idea that genius can be reduced to the physical structure of the brain. A legacy of questions. Today, Einstein's brain remains both a scientific artifact and a cultural symbol. Its story raises profound questions about the intersection of science, ethics, and human curiosity. As we reflect on its journey, we are reminded that true genius lies not just in the brain, but in the ideas and inspiration it leaves behind. Einstein's legacy, after all, transcends anatomy. It lives on in the boundless possibilities of human thought.